Sports, I'm James Cebulski. We will crown a champion tonight. Oh, this building's electric and both teams are set to go. A lot of eyeballs, a lot of media, huge presence here tonight. What does winning a European championship do for a young player here, Cheryl?
Well, you said it, James. There's a lot of eyeballs on them. It's best on best in Europe competition, and they've got to find a way to really elevate their game. They want their draft stock to elevate. So, yeah, it's about the team. It's about winning. But you know from a personal and individual standpoint, you need to perform.
Bern's grabbed a hold of the puck. The Lions going to work on offense. Dishes it to Marchand. Sends it over. There's the whistle. That pane of glass was busted after that heavy shot. Probably terrified those fans right behind it.
Yeah, everyone was clinching, just thinking that puck was going to go straight through, but a testament to how strong the glass is nowadays. It doesn't shatter, it just simply spiders. Nonetheless, it has to be replaced.
The Lions take it along the wall. Sends it over. Oh, what a chance, and that goes off target. Taken by Marchand. Couldn't catch up to that pass. Slides the puck across. Marchand's got it against the boards. And he gets in front of that.
I love the willingness to drive north on this and beat your opponent to the space in behind, and that's exactly what he does by a great body position. Just look at his legs and the wide base to be able to get in there and get that shot off.
Moves the puck to Bemstrom. Takes the feed in the middle of the ice. From the neutral zone now. Gaining momentum in the offensive end. Takes a shot, and that's blocked away. Zurich's in transition. Handles the pass from the right wing. Gets in front of it. From the left side, he moves it up ahead. Locks him. Sends it in front. He scores! What a play!
Sometimes when you're in your own zone, you can get caught wandering or roaming, James. What I mean by that, your eyes start to focus on the puck and you start to slide outside the middle of the ice. When that happens, guess what? You open up the primetime scoring area, and that's what happens here.
Bern's drawn first blood here in this one by getting on the board first.
That's exactly what you want to do. You want to play with the lead, not behind the James, and now it's what they do next. They've created some energy for themselves. Now it's about continuing to attack and find the back of the net again.
Here they come on the attack. Puck picked up by Mueller. Grabs the puck. Hammers one from the point. Oh, he makes the save. I thought he was beaten on that one-timer, but no. Quick pass to Fredin. There's the score. Johnny on the spot. He tucks in the rebound.
I love these types of goals, James, because you're driving the net without the puck. It is hard to get players to go to the net when they do not have it. He's going to get rewarded as a result on the secondary opportunity.
The Lions get it back to even Steven here in period number one.
Yeah, and halfway through the period, they find their legs. You can certainly tell that they found their mojo a little bit here, and they're able to get on the board. You trust the process in these games. If you can play consistent, you'll get your high looks.
Price plays it now. Covers it up, and we'll get a stoppage in play. Plenty of playing time left in this frame. It's all tied up. Back underway as he wins the draw inside the offensive zone. Receives the pass. Jostled off the puck. Moves it quickly over to Wilson. Great pressure with the stick.
Well, this is a critical play. I mean, this is a high-danger area, and he's able to put his stick out at the right timing to be able to disrupt it. Not easy as a defender to have that kind of timing and an active stick.
And he makes that save as well.
I'm not sure where the defense is, but I'll tell you what, the goaltender has been outstanding. Made a flurry of saves to keep his team in this one.
Beautiful feed up ahead from the right wing side. The backhand. Stop going and goal. Puts them in front.
Well, now they're in front, James. They will have some energy. You know that the first few strikes will be more urgent, but they'll have to be accountable on the other side of the puck as well. Right from a young age, he's working on small space games, and this is telltale reason why. Look at him in the low slot area here, just maneuvering, shifting his way to the backhand, and he buries it.
Zurich's taking a one-goal lead here in this opening stanza. How does this now change the complexity?
I think the coach wants to manipulate their bench now that they have dictated pace change. But if you're an elite athlete, you're always pushing for more. One certainly isn't enough. You don't have enough runway to sit back and say, hey, we're going to coast this one in.
Raymond's going to play it against the half wall. Moves the pass in front. And he opts to backtrack here with the play. Stones up with the blocker.
Sometimes when you have no time to think, you make these types of saves. I mean, there's no hesitation here, just simply reaction to be able to make it.
Looking to set up offensively. Oh, smart heads-up play to put that one away. Quick feed to Mueller. Handles the pass. Absolutely fearless to step in front of that shot. Passes over to Lehman. Tosses it on to Lindholm. Right up the gut into the offensive end. Moves it to the middle. Great defensive heads-up play to pick it off. Steps across the blue line. Dishes it off. And that's a great heads-up in the defensive zone to force the turnover. Handles the puck. Sends it over to Marchand. And he slides it quickly to Morella. Huge steal at his own end. Here's a short pass to Marchand. Scores! That's how you put it in the back of the net.
They come from behind here, James, to get the equalizer, and they created some much-needed momentum. They stayed with the game plan, and they've been rewarded for their efforts. Well, there's not much time here before the goaltender's eyes are taken away, James, and he drops into that butterfly position. All you want to do when you can't see the puck is make yourself as big as possible, but this one has seeing eyes through traffic and finds back to the net.
Bern's even things up here, and what a time to do it.
Yeah, the bookends of periods are critical, right? Any coach will tell you that. Any, analyst will tell you that. And it's so important that you end the period with momentum, and that's exactly what they've done here by getting the equalizer.
Here's a chance up front. Stopped by the goaltender. Back-to-back saves there. Passes ahead for the right side. They've got numbers. Turns aside that blast. Marchand's looking to make something happen here in the corner. Look at that hit. Maybe try to wear down the opponents here. Shuts him down. And with that, the first period comes to an end. Both teams will have a chance to get a breather, and they'll be back on the ice with period number 2 in not too long. Well, let's see who comes out hungrier here in this second as we are still tied. All right, partner, we've got a pretty good sample size of what we've seen in this one tonight. Your assessment?
Zurich's performance in the first period was lackluster. They didn't generate any offense, and they weren't attacking with any kind of speed. They're going to have to find a way to shore that up, James, because their opponent is really taking it to them. They're fortunate that this game is still tied.
Bern's moving it into the offensive end. Zurich's got control of it now from their own end. Bern's got it in the neutral zone. Working the puck deep inside their own end. Exploring options here inside the defensive zone. Takes a shot. Denies him on the slapper. Looks to get the puck over to Mulligan. The Lions carry it along the wall. Angles it over to Walsers. Oh, spectacular stop there! And he loses both the puck and his balance after that hit. Centering pass in front. Takes a shot. Turns it away. Slides it up ahead from the right wing. And he takes the pass. The Lions gain control of it. Tries to feed it across. Here they come. Great reach with the poke check. And they'll get it out of the defensive end. Knocked away. That's moved up ahead.
Great vision to see that stretch pass.
Reads it perfectly in the defensive end. Gets a hold of the puck here in his own end. Blocked, although that might be a save.
Well, that is a save, James. I don't think the goaltender would have gotten to position in time, and he's able to take it away.
Shot! Turns that one away!
Listen, James, I think we got to count the number of hits tonight, and we'll be looking at that in the metrics because it is playoff time. It is time to shine, and you got to physically engage. That's right there is an example of it.
Lehman's won the face-off, and now let's see what they can do. And that misses. Taken along the wall by Weber. Carrying the puck deep inside his own end. The Lions play it along the wing. Shot! And that doesn't reach the net. Bern's got the puck along the boards. With the bank pass. Zurich's got control of it now here in the offensive end. Auburn's working it around in the corner. Moves it to Lehman. Steps inside the line. Takes a shot. Big stop right there. Sends a pass over. From center they get into the attacking area. Avoids the defender. Scores! The go-ahead goal puts them in front.
Well, and this has been trending in Ivan James. You can build on the puck with good sense and upward trajectory as his games progress and they find the back of the net. I love this goal because this is a combination of quickness and explosiveness here. You just look at the stride, how powerful it is. It creates the speed and the momentum to get into the net for this goal.
Zurich's got to find a way to build off this one goal lead now here, Cheryl, in the back half of period number 2.
Well, it's essential that they do, and they can't be comfortable with this lead because they haven't been strong the entire game. They haven't managed the puck, and they certainly haven't held possession. So they got to find a way to attack on their toes and put their opponent on their heels.
And that play's broken up. Grabs the puck here in the neutral zone. On the backhand! Big save by the goaltender watching that one.
He does a great job of having sound positional play based on where the puck is in that low inner slot. And he makes himself big, takes away the holes, and makes a save.
Pass in front! Oh, they couldn't complete that. Big time stop there. Streaking into the attacking zone for the right. Quick shot! Oh, he had a beat, but it goes off the inside post.
Zurich's been working hard and have put forth a strong effort throughout this entire game, and that's the reason they have the lead. They wanted to extend the cushion, but unfortunately that last
Scores! Tie game!
Well, you can't worry about what happened in the game, James. It's all about what you do now, staying in the present. That's exactly what they've done, and they've got the equalizer. They bend, but they don't break here, James. This is a 200-foot play. When you take care of business in your own end, it ends up going the other way. It is something that coaches look for. How you defend, how you can turn pucks over and get going north. They capitalize, they execute, and they wind up on the score sheet.
More than half the period has gone by. Hope you're enjoying this one. We got a tie game. Zurich's won the draw in the neutral zone. The Lions are across the line and into the offensive end. Takes it into the slot. Big time stop. Moved up ahead after a nice pass from the right wing. Passes it over. And there's the save. And he takes the dish. Gaining steam here on the attack. And they continue to fight for that puck along the wall. Takes the feed at the point. Blocked in traffic. passes up ahead from the left wing. Bern's got it along the wall. Takes control of the puck. Shot! Oh, it stays out. He got a piece of that one. Here's the chance. And it gets the 1-2 wall.
Man, James, he shows incredible quickness right there as he makes one and then the second save.
Just here in the late stages of this frame, you can feel the energy in this crowd. It's a tie game. Marchand's won the faceoff here in the offensive zone. Oh, and he's dialed in tonight. What a save on that one. Makes another stop.
Well, that puck came hard, and it came fast, and it came multiple times, but he was right on it, showing his athleticism to make those saves.
Centers glide into the dot as the faceoff ready to resume play. The Lions win the draw here in their own end. Takes the feed from the left side. The Lions cross the line and gain the zone. Less than a minute to go here in the second. There's the whistle as the puck stopper elects to hang on. Marchand's won the draw in his own end. Now let's see if they can clear it. Gets the puck over to Bemstrom. There's the horn, bringing period number 2 to an end. 40 minutes down, 20 to go. Third period action is coming up. Welcome back to EA Sports. The final frame looms here as the officials set to drop the puck on period number 3. And we are underway here in the third, still evened up. Will we see that go-ahead goal here? And a great save! From the left side, takes the pass. Huge play in his own end to come up with the puck. The Lions looking against the half wall. Takes a shot, and he comes up with the glove save. And he takes the feed. Takes the feed from the left side. Quick pass to Bemstrom. Fires it. Oh, what a save as he denies them again.
He does a great job being set to position here. Otherwise, he's not going to be able to make that second save, James. But it's pure athleticism that gets the job done.
Lots of time left in this period. The next goal could be a big one as we are tied. Play resumes as they win the draw here inside the offensive zone. And play rolls on as he came up with a nice stop there. Zurich's across the blue line. Bern's got control of the puck. They try to maintain possession inside the defensive zone. The Lions have it against the wall. Moves it quickly over to Lettinen. And he passes it up ahead to Grant. Bern's got possession at center. Gains the zone through center. Bern's got it along the wall. Can't complete the pass as it goes off a stick. Takes it out of the offensive zone and back to center. Bern's got a hold of the puck. Moving into the attacking zone. Here's a shot. And cuts that one out of the net. Takes a hit. He goes down to the ice and coughs up the puck. Tiptoes across the blue line. And he makes the easy save. And they'll cover it up, forcing a stoppage in play. Still lots of time left here in this frame. We are all tied up in this one. And they take possession after the defensive zone faceoff. Picked off in the offensive end. Auburn's got the puck now in his own end. Good heads-up defensive play as he extends the stick. And they send it right back to him. Now a quick pass to Hamanaktel. Sends it over. The Lions gain possession in their own end. Up along the wall on the right side and into the attacking area. And he denied that opportunity.
I would have lost the puck 3 times by the time that I'd been handled like that by the coverage. I mean, but he does it. He just knows how to move and maneuver his body around the puck. He can shoot it.
Spectacular save right control of the puck. Across the line. Into the middle. What a chance, but they can't connect.
What an entertaining game, James. A lot of goal calls for you as it's been back and forth action in the offensive zones. Not much defensive structure to this one as everyone's looking to attack.
Here's a great use of the stick right there to poke it away. Zurich's got the puck inside the defensive zone. Moves it around along the half wall. Some solid defensive work in their own end with the poke check. Handles the puck from the left side. Here they come on the rush. Makes a move in front. Big time block on the play.
Well, he's doing what it takes, James. And listen, coach is going to love that one. I expect to see him out here again.
We got a whistle as the puck's frozen.
Well, they always say to be great, you have to get uncomfortable. As we look at this last save, this looks uncomfortable. Stretching your body, finding a way to make yourself as big as possible to get to the save. That's what he did, and that's why the save was made.
Slides the puck over. The Lions move to the offensive zone. Oh, comes up with the stop. Battle along the boards. Quick feed to Andrighetto. And he's knocked off the puck there. Right up the gut into the attacking zone. Strong defensive effort. And just like that, from out of nowhere, comes up with the puck. Along the wing up the neutral zone. Bern's got a hold of it along the wall. Takes the feed. Passes out front. And that's intercepted. Long lead pass into the neutral zone. Here's a chance to clear the puck from his own end. Oh, and a big sigh of relief there as they get the puck out. Scores! There it is! The go-ahead goal!
And how good does that feel? You can see the selling. The energy is certainly there, and now it's about dictating the pace going forward. Next shift, critically important. Although this is an unlucky bounce for the goaltender, James, it's one he'll want back. These are the types of goals that can be deflating for a team. It's a scramble in front, goaltender can't find it, and guess what? It's in the back of the cage. This is an explosion of emotion behind the bench by the coach after this go-ahead goal in the third period. I mean, you're facing elimination, and your team answers the call. He's stoked, he's energetic, and he's sending a message to his entire team right now.
Bern's got the lead here in period number 3. So, Cheryl, do you protect or do you keep on pushing now?
I think there's a fine balance here. I mean, you don't just want to play to hold on. You want to attack for the win, James, but you got to recognize where you are on the ice, and you got to trust who you put out there.
And he avoids the poke check with some great edge work. Shuts him down.
And he was right on that puck. He knew exactly where it was. It was tight to the crease. He got it and challenged right away to make the save.
Mulligan's got it on the offensive end. Slides it across. Zurich's emptied the net. The extra attacker's now out on the ice. Scores! A massive goal here in the third, and we're tied.
And this is the critical time of the game now. Face-off gets set up. They'll want possession. This is a prime example of seizing your opportunity and executing. Because listen, when you're in your own zone, you got to weather the storm. That's exactly what happens here. And they get the opportunity when the puck goes the other way. They capitalize, they execute because of their defense. Well, you're always in the hot seat when you're saving off elimination, but late in the third, when you're down, you find a way to get the equalizer. You know that there is life, and the coach's reaction behind the bench says it all. You got to have ice in your veins, and you got to push.
The Lions were ready to go home. They were planning on rolling over in this one tonight. Look at this, Cheryl.
Well, my parents used to say keep the pedal to the metal, and this is exactly what they have to do with that urgency. They scored the equalizer, and now they've got the momentum to try and win it all.
Zurich's got it now. And it breaks off a stick in traffic. Feeds it over. Oh, what a save on the redirect. Shot, and that goes off the post and out.
Zurich's been battling this entire game, and it's been back and forth and still tied. They were looking to get the go-ahead goal there, but that quick look, it goes off the pipe.
And a nice takeaway in the defensive end by Frodin. Andreev's got it across the line. Oh, what a stop there with time running down. This has been a barn burner tonight as the horn sounds, and we are going to overtime. If you thought this was dramatic, you ain't seen nothing yet. Stay with us. Oh, you can feel the tension in this arena. Sudden death overtime is underway. Lindholm's got the puck in his own zone. With possession along the wall. Here's a short pass to Lindholm. Denies him with the save. Puck is frozen, and we're going to face off.
Lindholm's been lighting the lamp of this point streak, playing so confident. He knows where he is on the ice, and it just seems that every time it makes its way towards the net, the puck's going in.
Scoops up the puck off the draw. And he takes the feed. Oh, and he comes up with a big stop there. Quick pass across to Frodin. Carries it across the line. And a strong physical collision on the play there. Into the offensive zone. Cutting to the slot. Fantastic save.
This is a really nice save, James. I mean, the shooter's in the middle of the ice. He's in the slot area. And he's got to get to the top of the crease, square to the puck to be able to make that save. Great job.
Centers glide into the dots. We're ready to get things back going again. Bern's got it, and they're on the attack. And there's the save.
As a defender, you love when your goaltender has this kind of rebound control. Makes your life so much easier.
Looking to end it. And he denies him with a monstrous save here in overtime. Slides into Letton. From the left side, it moves to the middle of the ice. Zurich's got the puck against the half wall. Big-time save and a big-time shot. And he shut the door on that last play.
Just fantastic work by the goaltender, making consecutive saves. How athletic.
This is a face-off they'll definitely want to win here inside the offensive zone. The Lions win the draw, and they go on the attack here in the offensive zone. Oh, stopped it on the redirect. Passes on over to Bemstrom. Dishes it off. Puck grab by Grant. Gaining momentum up along the side. Bern's got the puck. Looking for space inside the D zone. Bemstrom's got the puck.
Marchand's a true sniper, James, and he's already got 2 in the game, and you know he's looking for his third.
Hard hit frees up the puck. Slides the puck ahead to Grant. Through the neutral zone up along the wing. Bern's looking to break out of their own end. Gaining momentum along the wing. Loses possession after he takes a little hit. Quick feed down low. And that's a great heads-up play by Weber. From the neutral zone, moving forward here along the boards. And that's off a stick. They gain the zone from the left side. Pass back to the point. The Lions take possession in the defensive end. And we've got an offside with a face-off looming. A big face-off here inside the offensive end. Bern's won the draw inside the offensive zone. Now let's see what they can do with it. Moves it over to Andreev. Slides it diagonally to Aber. Moves the puck. From the left wing, takes the feed. Finds nothing but air on that shot. Here's a chance with the stop. Pass across to Andreev. Through the middle of the ice, they enter the attacking zone. Fans desperately calling for a shot before the buzzer. A spirited battle along the boards for the puck. Well, there it is. Overtime still fails to resolve anything to find a winner. So we'll take it to a shootout in moments. Well, nothing settled in the overtime frame, so we go to the shootout. First shooter Is about to go, looking to set the tone here in this shootout. Scores! Wow, what a hammer!
Yeah, he was waiting for the goaltender to make the first move, and once he saw the opening, the flick of the wrist and buried the puck.
Hogan's up next. It's his time to shine.
Yeah, the goaltender couldn't get a read on that shot because it was hard and it was fast, James. Quick release. Well, that's a great play in tight, James. The way he gets body position and then just slides that bottom hand underneath the puck on the backhand.
Still a dead heat after round number 1. Let's see if round number 2 gives us a different scenario. Scores! My goodness, there was some hot sauce on that shot.
That's called a snipe in the game, James. Just recognizing that the goaltender's deep in the crease and just burying it home.
Well, if there was a time to answer back here in this shootout, this is it. Tonight on the play.
So efficient, calm, and moves smoothly to make the save.
Great read by the keeper to poke it away. There it is! The save he needed to take the win. What an effort by this group tonight. What a moment here on the ice, a childhood dream realized for a group of teammates. But I really feel for that other end of the ice right now, Cheryl.
Well, it's something that everyone gravitates to. You want to watch the ending. You want to watch the emotion of the celebration with the victorious team who wins it all. And then on the other side, your heart kind of tugs and pulls toward the team that's been defeated because you know they wanted it as bad. They just didn't execute.
Two teams that give no quarter through the entire series, and then it comes to this. I love it.
I love it as well, James. I mean, whether you're on the winning side or the losing side, this is a must. You have to find respect for your opponent who battled over and over with you through this series.
Tremendous victory, tremendous accomplishment. Now it's time to celebrate.
It is time to celebrate. And I remember what a sports psychologist had once said to me. He said, excellence is abnormal. You know what that means? There is only one winner. A nice reminder that it is so difficult to become a champion. Well, they have the bond forever now.
One of the great hockey traditions, the celebratory, passing the trophy around, and here we go.
And even we're smiling, James, because we can feel the energy. We can see it on their faces, the cheers, the johns all around them. And for me, it's the anticipation of the next player waiting to hoist it.
And as the celebration winds down on the ice, they're going to get together for the team photo.
Well, it simplifies one thing. They are champions, James, and they capture the moment, and it's the raw moment, one that will live with them forever.
Love it.